Hello, everyone. This is Zhenya. Happy February. Happy Black History Month. Um, this is Creative Moment with Zhenya, and I just want to invite you in with my steel tongue drum. Come on in. This is going to be a short practice. I do this every month to really sense into our inner world and channel an expression from the stuff that is our emotion, what we're moving through. So, welcome. What you'll need is your journal. You'll need some preferably colorful utensils, but not necessary, and a candle. So go ahead and light your candle if you want. If you don't have a candle nearby, that's fine. Just imagine that you are lighting the candle in your heart. So welcome. Good to see you. Good to be with you. So the theme of this creative moment is permission to feel. And this will be a gentle journey to really sense into our feeling body and then name it, honor it, release it. And this is really the core of my work, really working with our emotions and really finding a way to express them in a healthy, sustainable, and creative way. So I wanted to touch into the energetic support of the season. So we are in Aquarius season. So we're thinking outside the box as a collective. We're really called to be true to ourselves and really break away from status quo. And the moon is in Gemini. So there's a lot of playfulness, a lot of kind of airiness, light and bright. Communication is also key for us Geminis. And the last thing I wanted to mention regarding the support, energetic support is, so we are in water season according to Chinese medicine. And water season is really, the water element is really a yin, really internal, reflective element. But now, as we're starting into February, it's going to start expressing itself in a yang form. So this is really a way for us to kind of channel that energy and really use it for support. So if you want to let me know where you're coming from, where you're joining from, go ahead and do that. And let's get started. As always, we start with a grounding meditation to really come into our bodies, to soothe our nervous system, and to really connect to a divine guidance, any sort of spiritual guidance that we are asked, that we are given. So go ahead, get comfortable. And I will actually put some music on as well to kind of liven things up. Let me know if you can hear it. It's hard to know. Oh, hello from Costa Rica. Wow. Welcome. And this will be a nice, gentle meditation to really get into our heart, into our breath, and the guidance that we're receiving. So take a nice, gentle breath, and go ahead and close your eyes or lower your gaze if that's more comfortable for you. And go ahead and exhale slowly. Make a sound if you feel called to. And take another gentle, deep breath in. And feel the slow expansion of your belly. And exhale slowly out. And go ahead and visualize a bright light hovering above you. And imagine that it's coming in through the top of your head. Notice if there's any tension or tightness in the areas it will pass. And so allow each inhale to bring spaciousness and love into those spaces. Visualize the light moving from the top of your head down toward your eyes and your nose, your lips, your chin, down your neck, shoulders, arms, elbows, wrists, hands. Go back up to your chest. Feel the light moving down your belly, your lower back, and your hips, your thighs, your knees, your shins, your feet, and your toes. And allow the release from your toes down into the ground. And remember that your breath is the portal of connection between the earth and the sky. Allow the breath to be smooth and slow, in and out, in and out. And begin to be aware of the parts of your body that are closest to the ground. And you can start to feel Mother Earth through the concrete, through the spaces between you and the earth. You are still connected, and she's holding you up and supporting you. And let us thank her. And allow her to take away whatever does not serve you and transmute it into clarity and presence. And at this time, feel free to call in any energetic support, plants, animals, spirit guides, ancestors, anything that makes you feel calm and connected. Invite that in right now. And now come back to the energetic heart right in the center of your chest. Feel free to put your hands. And just feel the magnitude that your heart is in your body. Imagine that each precious heartbeat, a light emanates from your heart out. Notice what color it is. Notice how it moves. And just allow your imagination to really take over here. And let us sit like this for a moment. And feel your breath and your heart move as one. No matter what is happening in the world, you are resonating with a frequency of wholeness and balance. And let us feel an invisible thread connecting us all to presence and calm. And take another 3 breaths in and out. Make the exhale longer if you can. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and open your eyes and come back into the room. Come back and look around yourself to orient to the physical space. How was that? How was that meditation for you? Let me know. I hope that you feel balanced and settled. So, let's get into it. So the theme of this creative moment is permission to feel. And feeling can be a journey for all of us. I'd like you to reflect for a moment on the culture of feeling and emotion of your childhood. Were you allowed to feel? Were you allowed to express yourself? Especially for us, sensitive people, empaths, feeling was too much for others, and so oftentimes we were asked to repress it, keep it down, be quiet. And so we're sort of reparenting ourselves. We're coming back to allowing ourselves to feel, and using the information that feeling and emotion can give to us. And that's a journey. And so if you're starting this journey, I applaud you. But really the rejection of those that took care of us, that couldn't handle our emotion, we really internalized that and we shut down. And so this is really the core of my work, like I said, is really allowing ourselves to really claim the space, the safety of feeling, and listening to what our feelings are telling us. And so a lot of the times I often ask people to just come in as you are, whether it's feeling grief, anger, anxiety, sadness, all the overwhelming feelings, except exhaustion. If you're feeling exhaustion, lie down and rest. But really allow yourself to come into the space as you are and feel into those feelings. And like I said, this is a journey. It's not one action, it's a process. And so I thank you for being here, for allowing yourselves to feel into your feelings and channel them. And this is what we're going to be doing. So the creative prompt really is, now that we've grounded ourselves and we feel settled and open. And if you don't, let me know and we'll do other exercises, but I'm assuming that you're feeling settled and open and calm in this moment. Let us notice any tension, any tightness, any heat, any kind of unsettledness, stagnation in your body. And we could start from our skin, really. We can start from the outside of our skin. And we can move into the muscle tissue, into the bone, right? Where is it that you're feeling a discomfort? And notice first, Then let's take out that's the sound of my my markers clattering on the ground. Take out your journal and let's just, now that you've found that place, I'm going to settle in and see where I feel it as well. Feel free to comment where you found the place so we can work with it. I'm feeling some tension here, just in my chest and my heart. So let us speak to that place. If it feels comfortable for you, you can touch it. And sense, just using your imagination, this is really, there's no wrong way to do this, right? Ask what it is needing from you. Notice if there's a color, if there's texture, if there's a sound, a sensation from this place that you're feeling. And let's get out our journals. And start to pick colors that resonate with that feeling, that place that has tension in you. And any color will do. Just pick one color, start with one color. I'm going to start with orange, grays, and open to a white page. And we're going to start to draw it. We're going to start to give it shape. We're going to start to give it movement, right? It could be a circle, it could be a spiral, it could be whatever it is that is just you're feeling called to draw, right? Notice if there's texture, if there's thorns, or if there's sharpness. So all those kind of texture sensations. And just start to draw them. Just start to, if it helps you to get started, start in a circle and just move in any direction where your hand is going. Don't have to worry about it being wrong. It's perfectly fine. This is your expression. This is your divine expression. So this is just an exploration in the shape that you're feeling, in the color that you're feeling. Feel free to go into another page if you feel like that shape needs to grow, right? And allow it to be messy. Allow it to be messy. This is not, like I said, you're not getting graded for this, right? This is just intuitive guidance of your internal space, yeah? Allow it to be whatever it wants to be for the moment, yeah? Because what we want to do is we want to help it to move. We want to channel it and give it a space. And so right now, as you're drawing this feeling, this sensation that you are holding, you're channeling, you're moving the energy. You're working with it. And that's a really important thing, to be able to work with your emotions. And it might seem silly, and that's fine. That's totally fine. This is meant to be an exploration, a playful exploration, and we really are guided by our curiosity about, how does this feel? How does it look? And whatever it looks like is beautiful and needed. Does it have an outside layer? Does it have a skin? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Does it have cracks? Does it have a sound? And if it has a sound, write it out. If it's a yell or a scream or a moan or a groan, write it out. Actually, write out. Feel free to use exclamation points if you want. I'm just gonna let a few minutes go by so you can come into this. You can just, and if you don't like the way it looks, turn the other page and start again. But connect to that part again. Touch it. Get close to it. And ask what it wants you to know. Not what it wants you to do, but what it wants you to know. And write that down. That's part of the process. We are listening. And we are being courageous by giving ourselves the space to feel it, to name it. Go ahead and name that feeling that you're feeling. Put it down. Write a story about it if you want. Write a poem. Are there words around the feeling? Is there a situation around that feeling? Write it down. Put it down. We want to come into an acceptance of it, no matter how it feels, no matter how uncomfortable it is. Does that make sense? Any questions? How's everyone doing? How's this landing for you? If you're losing track of time, that's a good thing. You're in the process. You're following the crumbs of your imagination. So, no questions. Great. Authentic Flow BK. I see that you bought a badge. Forgive my ignorance, but I don't actually know what that means. But I'll thank you. Thank you. Great. And also, as you're feeling these feelings, as you're, touching them and sitting with them, ask yourself, how can I support myself through this? How can I, do you need some water? Do you need to take a break? Do you need to get up? Do you need to get some more pillows? Do you need to put the music on? Do you want to take another deep breath? Just support yourself through it, because this embodiment work is no joke, right? It's hard to continue to feel as the world feels like it's falling apart, to feel and ground and connect to that feeling nature in us, right? Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I hope this was a helpful creative prompt for you. I know last month was pretty hard for me, so these ways of showing up is always really supportive for me. I will be back in the month time on the 1st of March, Wednesday, 3 p.m. as usual. And if this work resonates for you, this emotional alchemy and creative activation work, reach out. Let me know. DM me. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here in this capacity. So I'll be here next month. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself through the winter as we approach spring. And there'll be work to do in spring. But right now, this is the work of the winter season.